Thank you so much. We have Robin in the house. We had a great event. Red Grant turned up as always. This was a crowd to see tonight. I don't know, maybe 600 or 700, maybe more. I don't know. Your thoughts?
I love the show. You know, Red came out and did it. He turned up like he said he would, and he did.
I mean, I was telling somebody earlier that you know a comedian is funny when the time go by fast.
Exactly. It seemed like he was out there for 5 minutes, and I looked at my clock and was like, dang, he was out there for a while. But, I mean, he killed it. He killed it. I love this story about Prince.
And he had a joke for everybody. I mean, if you couldn't get joke 1, joke 2, joke 3, it was a joke for you somewhere in there.
Exactly.
Tell everybody a little bit about what you do and what you're bringing to the table, not only for the Charlotte community, but also for the Asheville community.
Okay. Well, my name is Robin Codrington. I'm owner of Inner Strength Counseling Services, and it's a private practice that provides therapy services to children, adolescents, and adults. I do play therapy with little babies. I do expressive arts therapy with my teenagers and talk therapy with my adults. I've served over 500 clients.
Now listen, I'm in the Charlotte area sometimes, so I would love to come out and do a story on you. But I am also a product of a lot of therapy. And a lot of times people forget that children are people too. Teens are people too. And I sat in a lot of groups. I sat with a lot of therapists, a lot of psychologists. My parents were together, but they were young.
Right.
You know, 56 years later, they still married. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I received a lot of therapy. So I have a lot of respect for people who can put kids in some kind of formal and informal therapy.
Exactly. And what I love most about working with the younger children is that with play therapy, play is a child's language and the toys are their words. And so I literally get in the floor with them and we just have at it. And I have watched children just expand and grow so much after having experienced traumatic experiences, and behaviors changed. You know, as a parent, it's hard to admit that you need help, you know, but kids don't come with a manual. So I love to when I work with children, I work with parents too, because you cannot work with a child and not work with the parent as well. And so I teach a lot of parenting techniques. After I'm done, the parent knows the same clinical skills that I use with their child in therapy. And it is an awesome, the parent-child bond is so much stronger, and it changes the child's whole outlook on life and their behavior in school and at home.
I mean, I think part of what we're missing in our society is appropriate practices for whatever role we're playing.
Exactly.
And that being said, for those that would like to further their knowledge and understand their role, whether it be a parent, auntie, or uncle, regarding their child, how can they get a hold of you? How could they start the process of healing with the right information?
Right. The first step is just making that phone call, and it might be a scary experience because you're actually calling a professional for help. But know that at Inner Strength, we are 100% professional, 100% ethical and compliant, and very protective of privacy. And so you make that phone call. The phone number is 704-566-3633. You can ask for me, Robin Codrington, specifically. We're also at innerstrengthpllc.com, and you can catch me on Facebook and Twitter at Inner Strength CS on Twitter and Inner Strength Counseling Services on Facebook.
Well, you remembered all of that. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, but another idea that some of you may be considering is that sometimes you can't avoid a crisis. I know where I came from, intervention and prevention were two of the most powerful words in our community. And so many of you may be going through a crisis. Sometimes you're going to pay. You're trying to avoid the professional like you, but you're going to pay on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So this would be an investment for healing and wholeness.
It is an investment in yourself. I say if you have any interest at all in improving yourself, improving your child's life, improving your family dynamics, life is a journey. I engage in self-improvement activities on a daily basis, and I always press my clients to look, this is a journey and we're in it together. At the end of the day, when I work with even my adults, I tell them, you're the boss. You're my boss. You tell me if you're at A and you want to get to B, we work together on how to get you from A to B.
Well, you don't have enough of that. I mean, plain and simple. So we'll be in touch. Listen, thank you so much for supporting SIB in Atlanta. Thank you for supporting Joe Green and Asheville 411. We look forward to meeting you again right here on SIBN Networks, as well as right here on this network with Joe Green's DVDs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, give me your